Welcome. In front of me is a POCO X8 Pro Max, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you will want to open up content that you wish to capture. I'll be using home screen as an example for this, which is already open on my display and visible. Just make sure that what you want to capture is visible on the display at the moment, and when it is, you can capture a screenshot by clicking on the power button and the volume down at the same time. You get a little flash, a pop-up right here. First time around, you get a quick info what you can do. So we have option to capture a scrollable screenshot, which you can see it is grayed out right here because there's nothing to scroll down on. But for instance, settings, as the settings right here, in there you can scroll down, so you would be able to utilize this button. And the second one is send or share. So anyway, next time around you're just gonna have this, and this automatically vanishes on its own after a moment. So that's one way you can do it. I think we also have, yep, 3 fingers swipe down, as you just seen me do, just to show this again. 3 fingers, swipe down on it, and it does the same thing. Now, you can use whichever one you prefer more. There's no difference between the screenshot. It's just the method you use to capture it. Now, I do also want to point out one additional thing, as right now I've just been taking screenshots without a problem, but that is not going to be always the case. There is a feature on Android that is designed to protect the privacy and security of the user, and you probably already have experienced it if you ever try to take a screenshot in a bank application. Now, because your bank app does have some important things like your funds, if you imagine a hypothetical situation where your device has some kind of malware on it, and you open up your bank, and that malware is using screen recordings or screenshots to try to see what you're typing in, and you just put in your PIN or password to your bank. Now you can imagine how that would be very unsafe for you. So when such a malware exists, which would try to use the same kind of feature, tries to capture a screenshot in a bank, it just fails. It won't allow it to do so, which is good because it's done to protect you. And banks also give you options to download confirmations of payments, which is typically what you would probably want to screenshot. So you can download it as a PDF file, so screenshots aren't necessarily that needed. Now, what you will also experience is crap like this. So here we have Netflix. Keep in mind, I am not signed in, nor do I own an account, nor did I install this application, nor have I ever agreed to terms of service or use of this application. Give it a moment. No, there we go. Can't take screenshot of this page. Excuse me. As far as I know, this is my phone, not Netflix's. So how about you go yourself and know your place, you trash. So, because Netflix has the audacity to think that you're supposed to be responsible for protecting them from privacy, even though they don't pay you for this bullshit, I'm going to be showing you ways around it, which kind of contradict what Netflix wants to achieve. But hey, if you're paying for Netflix or any other streaming platform, this one does the same bullshit, as you can see. So every streaming platform basically uses that trash. So I'm going to be showing you a way around it. So before I do want to quickly mention, if you're worried if this is piracy, not necessarily. Well, it's kind of, I would say, potentially conflicting, I would say, as what I'm about to show you potentially could be, but if you're paying for the content like Netflix that you're trying to now capture, because you're in your damn right to do so, I would say, you can record screen and capture screenshots of shows or movies. If you're paying for it, there's nothing that would prevent you. Sharing is the piracy problem. Now, even sharing it is also covered by fair use under specific time frames, so you should be also good with that. But the way that if you don't, for instance, pay for the subscriptions or stuff like that, and you view this way, now this could potentially be considered piracy, but it's it's equivalent to, you know, if you did the search online to like watch online free. That's kind of the similar thing. So anyway, let's get to it. So I'll be showing you how to find sites where you can capture this content that you would wish to. So one of the sites that was showing up before in videos, which I still use even though it's no longer available, was the pstream.mov. Now I'm using this site is dead, but information behind it is not. So what you can do is just add alternatives to this, and search will find you. Now you're primarily going to be looking for Reddit results, as these are actual, you know, for the most part human, that give you useful information, unlike AI overviews and stuff like that. And in here, if we go navigate in here, you can see we have a list of different domains that you can visit to basically view this kind of content. And in there you'll find content from literally every platform. You don't need an account, you don't need to pay any subscriptions. You can just open it up, view it, capture it, and move on. Like I said, taking a screenshot or stuff like that of content like this, screenshot specifically, is fair use. So there shouldn't be much of a problem there, even when you share it. So there we go. Now I'm showing you how to find these, just because these sites get taken down, so you might as well learn how to find them. You know, the logic of teach a man to fish to feed him for life kind of thing, as potentially what I was showing this site only before in videos. People that are watching it now basically get nothing because these sites are dead. So depending on how you search for it, but you can use different terms. You don't need to use pstream, you can use something like Netflix as well, or whatever. You're primarily going to be looking for Reddit, and you can find it. And because this will be all running on a browser, you can capture screenshots in browser, record screen here as well, and there's nothing that is going to block you from doing so, which is great. So, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. Actually, no, I don't, because I forgot to actually show you where to find these screenshots. So let's go into our gallery. So in any case, you will find your screenshots in the main tab, which is this one right here. And you will also find every picture, video, and everything else that you captured in here. So what might be a better option is to navigate to the second tab right here, and then select screenshots and screen recordings album, though it's cut out, but it says screenshots. And make sure you're in the screenshot tab right here, as it does separate these two from each other, which is nice. And hey, look at that, here are all the screenshots that I have captured. So now that I showed you this, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.